Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 147 of Factorio with the C-Block mod. We have just finished well, not entirely finished, but almost finished a silicon processing or producing setup here. We need to replace all of these sorters with tier 3 when we get them, and we need the ammonium to actually start producing. But yeah, between episodes I just cleared out a few biter bases or worm bases, I guess we call them, worm islands, because some were attacking the back of my machines over here, and others were just in the way over here. We need that space. So yeah, with this basically done, we need to start spinning the silicon. And the thing we need really the most is concrete, I believe, because that prevents us from building these tier 3 machines, and it will help us in other places as well. So concrete. We need to take some of this silicon and turn it into silicon powder. That should be easy enough. And then the big problem seems to be this, for now at least. Because this is just not that many machines, but it's a complex setup that we need to fit into the middle of nowhere, this as well. But we do have a good amount of space around this. All the space up here is not really supposed to be used for anything, and I guess we have the space down here as well. Though I do think we want to put this part out here as if it was a resource production setup. As it is, I guess. And then we need slag turned into stone and into brick. And slag for the concrete itself as well. That will also go out here somewhere. I'm not sure about the brick part, but we shall see. If it fits in out there, we'll just do it, I guess. And maybe we could even start there, because I am not sure where we want to place everything else just yet. So I set up for 96 of this per second. I guess this does 90, right? 50. No, that does not do 90 then. I think we're supposed to have 48 here, and that is just half of this. No, I'm not sure if that makes sense. But still, we could just go for 2 of these setups for all of this slag. Most of the slag then needs to be turned into crushed stone and stone brick. And we just need to pass some onwards. We had a brick setup up here, but I don't really like this. And I don't think it will produce enough brick either. This is not producing a full belt, right? Or is it? Because this is not a lot of machines. No, that is definitely not producing enough. 8 of these. Just out of curiosity, no, we would need at least 20 of a faster type, so no. Not at all. We could just do 2 setups for the brick by itself. So 50 and 50. Replace everything from here to the right with crushing and assembling and burning. And then we get brick out. And then we combine the 2 setups outputs to get a full build. And then we need to get this slag from somewhere else. Or maybe we can even just run it past all of this. Because we do only need the 30 slag, so 2 belts of slag. And 2 of these setups would be able to carry 4 belts at least. So we can get the extra all the way to here at least, and then we could also run it along the side of it, I guess. So I guess that's what we will do. We also need to figure out some water for this, but it's not finished yet, so that is not my main concern right now. First, let's just get this down. Or 2 of them for the slag for the stone. We also need more flare stacking for this, because we don't use a lot of the gases for purified water in this setup, so I guess we'll just put that at this end. Are these setups not connected? No, they're not, because someone put a... or maybe not. I thought someone had put a logistics zone extender somewhere wrong. But I think we actually used those down here somewhere. No? I'm not sure. Doesn't really matter. We need to grab more at some point. Wait, we need to get rid of these worms as well. Let's get those out of the, that one out of the way first. Nanobots go. Oh well, we just lost a lot of ammo there. So we actually need to go grab more. I think if the robots build everything, we can get away with this, and maybe we should. I'll just design it up here then. So, flare stacking first, I guess. And... well, let's have a look. So half of these, 540, that is 3 flare stacks. We already have 2 at the end for each gas type. And I guess maybe for simplicity we just do the same thing on this end. These should be able to pass through? No. Well, I guess we just do this. And then they are through. I mean, we have quite a lot of space here, so it's not like we need to make this as narrow as possible. We could, of course, try to move everything to the right, and maybe that's the right thing to do, but we shall see, I guess. So we get... what? 17, 18 slag on these belts. I guess we would need to cipher 3 per second from each of these setups to actually get both enough crushed stone and enough slag out for this. Because if we just take 6 from one of them, then we only have, what, how much left? How much is this stuff actually producing? I'm a little bit confused about that. Why do we have this here? What's this? Oh, I think that was for the belt. This stuff? Sure. So this made 15 per second. Just need twice that. But then again, I actually quite like the look of these flare stacks, but I'm not sure they would look so good in a horizontal setup anyway. But I think we want the extra 10 machines. So actually we have a good comparison here. This is enough for each of the setups. And 40 produces 15. How much does another 10 produce? What's 1/4 of this? That's a little less than 4. So we can take 3 from it. Yeah, we do need to cipher from both setups then, if we want the slag out of these for the concrete. And I guess that makes sense, because this is all dedicated to concrete. And it also makes sense because these numbers are scaled to this. We only have 4 more. They do not produce a lot of slag. So okay, let's just go with that assumption. We still need to crush a lot of stuff. Do we cipher out the slag first though? I'm just gonna mark this. This is where we can build up to. And I guess that's where we want our crushed stone, maybe? And I guess we should just get to designing, because I can't figure everything out in my head beforehand. If these crushed stuff, we need 10 of those on each. No, we need 16, so 8 on each setup. Then we have crushed stone. Then we need to assemble the crushed stone with 10 of these in total. Oh, for each setup, I mean. And then we have stone. So the extra slag could, for all intents and purposes, just run along the middle. Because we won't be able, in the end, to crush and assemble and burn more than half a belt here, because it will merge with another half belt, and then all the extra slag will just run along here. At least that's the idea so far. Sure, that sounds good. So we are using long-handed inserters for this. How much needs to go in? 1 per second times 2, so 2 per second. That's easily available with angled inserters. And I need power poles. Well, maybe I can just do this without that fun now. Now we output 4 per second. I'm not sure if this is enough then, but let's just try it. Do we do that anywhere else? Like up here, maybe? We only angle the output here for some reason, but maybe that's okay. Can't really see anything because it's backed up. And then we need a bunch of input here. We do need more of these than these, so the inserters here should easily be able to handle it. We needed 10 of these, so 5 on each side. Guess we are just gonna do this then. And output to there. Whoops. Now these don't output a lot. No, half of the crushed stone. But we're still just angling this. And we're just placing this here because then we can power it with the same power poles as we do with these. Good. Of course we need to actually balance the output here, right? Because we will get a full build out of these 4 crushers. Yeah, it's 4 per second by 4, so 16. I'm not sure if we shouldn't have some extra inserters then, but actually I'm pretty sure we should. And then balance the output from each machine. Or is that stupid? The extra inserter is supposed to catch any holes that the other one leaves. So maybe this is not a good idea. If we want the full build, and we do. So let's actually just have 2 machines output to each side of the belt. Because now even when this has put everything down and goes back for more, then this can start filling in. That should be good. And well, maybe we need more input to these, I'm not sure. Now we have stone out of here. And then we just need to burn it in furnaces. I don't want to make the... What did I click on? Oh, no, I did do something. Maybe I just did something like that? Yeah, sure. I'll believe that. I've probably just clicked here. Let's do steel furnaces just for fun. Even though I don't think we actually have of these automated, which we should have. So now it's only 12 for each setup. So 6 on each side. That's gonna be pretty dense. I'll just design it with these first though. And then replace them. And we have half a belt here. And this should be fine then for input again. We do need fuel in. And we can just bring that in on this side and then output to this belt, I guess. If we can power it at least, but these should power both sides, yes. Good. So we can have both input and output over here. And I need to really go grab more stuff. So power poles and inserters and assembling machines and a lot of stuff. Have a few assemblers there, but that's not enough at all. We also have these. Oh yeah, the worms were attacking some of the stuff at the end of these setups when I killed some between episodes, so I ordered the robots to tear stuff down. Where are those? Oh, that inserter that I picked up. I'm not sure. Maybe a robot took it. Okay, so inserters. Well, let's just grab a lot more inserters still, even though we had some in that chest. And a lot of other stuff. We need underground belt, sure. We always need more underground. Maybe just grab a little bit more belt, just for my needs. How about splitters? Yeah, let's top that up. Also some ammo. And we will just get rid of our junk. So we can store some of this useful stuff instead. Do we need more nanobots? No. We probably need more of these soon. We should put some of these to upgrade. Do we need more of these? I'm not sure, but let's grab them. I really needed power poles, so let's make sure we save space for that. We have a lot of those for upgrade already, so let's not worry about those. A few more of these, sure. A few more of those. I want to upgrade more of those as well, but we don't have the space. I could just run back and forth a couple of times, of course. Oh, we already had these. And we're packed up. Well, 2 stacks is probably plenty for now. Do we need anything else here? We need some of these soon. So let's bring those. I needed assembling machines as well. I just want to get rid of any extra small stacks that we have, because I just halved everything. Assembling machines. 2 stacks, sure. Do we need underground as well? Underground pipe, I mean. We might, but oh, I should have gotten rid of this as well. We'll just run again if we need more. Where are geodes processed? Down here. I should have brought more robot stuff. Why didn't I do that? Let's just go grab that now, actually, so the robots can keep working. And some more underground pipe, I guess. What are they complaining about up here? Still assembling machines. We should fix that as well, I guess. I'll just grab some pipe on the way. Lots and lots of that. Grab some more assembling machines. I want all of the problems out of the way. Okay, I might have been a little bit overambitious with the amount of assembling machines. But then again, we need a lot for these fuel setups. So let's put it on there. I think that should fix everything up here. That is all running and we're good on the output. This should make almost a full belt, and it might when we get those last assembling machines down. And we are good on power, yes, good. So we wanted to go grab more robot stuff. Let's just remember that while we're here. That was our purpose for running. And we still lack a lot of stuff here. Well, we have a lot of those actually. So I guess they just took everything. And for now that's fine, because that is what we need the most, I think. How is science doing? Blue is all gone. Is that still because of glass? No. It was because of green? No, aluminium. Sorry if you can hear noise in the background. I have a neighbor drilling in the walls. Is this actually our closest storage? It is, so let's just bring some a little bit closer. Wait, we also need groundwater bores, dang it. Well, let's put it all in there. Good. I'm pretty sure we had a lot of groundwater bores in some location, but maybe it's not connected. We have 43 in this network, but the network doesn't extend down to this exact location. Where were they missing again? Down here. Oh, and there's no extension in this. We will reach that from over here. I should really do some of this work myself. Good, now that is extending. And hopefully this will as well. Yes, good. So that covers everything with construction at least. Good. How are our robots doing? Only a few of them are working. But it doesn't look like they have a lot to do. We need to extend power to this setup. But shouldn't the robots also... Oh, when one of the robots do this, then they'll start doing a lot of stuff, I guess. And I thought I saw some coming, but they needed power. Oh well. Stuff is coming, so that's good. We were doing stone stuff. I was forgetting. And I didn't bring steel furnaces, dang it. If we can get this running, we can produce brick here, and then I can use that to produce steel furnaces by hand, I guess. Okay, so we need to power all of this. And now this placement of the power poles is not working well for me, or maybe it is. That looks fine for now. Output needs to go far. That's a little bit bad because we're not as effective on the long range with a 2-tile wide building at least. But we only need to output 1/4 of 15 per second, or 1/6 of 1/4. I guess we just do this. That should be fine. Now we need this to be the fuel coming in, of course. Do we want to actually make charcoal. Maybe we do, but we should be able to do that in just one more burner. So have the fuel there. Wait, wouldn't it be easier to have the fuel out here? Nah, maybe not. But that's all we need. So should we move it all out here? Nah, it seems it fits in well with the other things here, so let's just keep it. I think this should all work. When we get some water in, we should see some stuff start coming. But we really need to let the robots work, I guess. What is up here? Well, we'll just do that. Okay. And this should all be mirrorable. And yeah, these still need to be upgraded to steel furnaces. We'll try to work on that. So we don't need anything in all this space, right? So we should really just bring the fuel in on one belt. And then we should merge the outputs into one belt. Please get it done, robots. I want to see it work. But, well, oh, wait a minute. We wanted extra slag to come out on these belts. And we will have to just merge those, I guess. Could even do that here. Then where do we run that? We can also just merge it already with this if we wanted to. And we could do the same with the brick actually. Merge it with the setup down here, because this will all be duplicated here. I just don't want to place that blueprint right now, because then we take up some robot work time. So this should not go out. And we could even have this come in as a shared thingy. We could even just have it run in here and just go down. I think this should work. Hopefully one of these furnaces is enough to make enough charcoal. Oh yeah, they go after my robots as much as me. This is such a shooting gallery down here. Holy Christ, that's a lot of behemoths. We would have to try and clear out everything on the outside here first. Or we could hope that we just have enough robots to build everything. It is only the pipes being attacked after the robots. The robots leave, so we are not losing those. Let's just let it run for a bit and think a bit more here. Now, this fuel coming in. Let's just finish up that thought right away. Can we get rid of this cliff? Thank you. The output here. These are just putting to the far side. And these are putting to the far side, so this should merge those fine. And I guess we'll just have another half belt from down here. Though that doesn't work as well. No, it does. That should be fine. Because these on the top and these on the right, that should make a nice mix. And even, well, it is only producing half a belt in total, so there's no problem. We should have our output coming out here then. If everything works as intended. Now we're getting fuel, that's good. We need to put in some water before this starts running at all. Wait, I've made mistakes here. We're supposed to have 2 pipes in between, like this. Why am I so stupid? And I've done it with both of them. God dang it. I think we'll just tear everything down with nanobots because, well, the robots are too slow for now, when we actually are waiting for it to be finished. We will have to do this, so let's just get it done. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode, so thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.